Hey guys, welcome back to Packerscorner. This is Troy. This past week I actually shot a video showing my video game marquees that I have on my garage walls. And anyways, as I was shooting them, some of the guys were like, dude, I noticed there were some things you had below there, and I got some people asking about some of the lunch boxes that I owned. And so what I thought I would do is show you a little video of some of the lunch boxes I actually do own. This is actually my first lunchbox when I was a kid. It is a 1976 superhero Marvel Comics one. And when I was actually at a flea market and I saw this thing, I thought about buying it, and then I went to look at the price, and they wanted $50 for it, and I'm like, heck no, there's no way. But anyways, I thought it was so cool because it was like so many memories I had of eating lunch when I was probably a first grade kindergartner, I believe, and it really started made me interested in looking into, trying to find the old mailbox, go back in time and see what's going on there. Inside, I actually ended up buying this one from another place and didn't pay half as much as the guy originally wanted. I think the guy I first saw wanted $50 for it. But anyways, went out and bought this one. I think I only spent $10 on it, if that, 15 maybe with the thermos or something. And then I ended up finding a second one, and well, I couldn't pass up a good deal. It was even less than that. So I bought this one here. Of course, those are the two that I own. And then I started getting into kind of looking like, hey, this lunchbox stuff is kind of fun. Then I ended up buying this one, a Pac-Man one. I know I had this one. I don't remember what grade it was. Doesn't have a handle and stuff, but just real fun because I was really into the video game stuff, and I just thought, man, this is just awesome. I'm having a great time with this. And I think this one has a thermos. Yeah, it's got the thermos in there too. Real clean inside too. Doesn't have the original top though on top there. But anyways, then I started looking into these ones, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna have some fun with this. So what I did is I started looking at other stuff that I remember. Here's one of the ones that I actually remember as a child. I never had, but I really loved it. It's actually an Atari lunchbox. Missile Command, Asteroids, Yar's Revenge, Warlords. At the thermos, and actually I ended up buying the thermos separate because I couldn't find the lunchbox, and then I ended up buying the lunchbox afterwards. But just incredible, so I bought those two things, and then I found this one. I found another deal and bought a second one. I don't know why I'm buying second ones. I just think they look cool. Maybe I'll have them all over my man cave, my real man cave one day. It does have a thermos inside there, and then I just started getting off the track, and I started really going into different things. I ended up buying ones that I remember as a kid, like this one here. 1970, I believe it's 76, NFL lunchbox. It's got all the helmets on there. There's the Packers, of course. It's just flat out awesome. On the back side here, just got the NFL symbol. Anyways, bought that one, and then it all started. Went back and I bought the Thundercats lunchbox. I remember this when I was a kid. Never actually had this one, but so badly wanted it. I had a friend that had it. And anyways, bought this one. This is probably the most expensive one I paid for. I believe it was $25. It does have the thermos in it, and it's actually really super clean inside. It's got a little bit of rust in the corner there, bottom, but other than that, it is amazing. Again, being a child from the late 70s, early 80s, you could probably remember this type of stuff. And again, I started to keep going on to what I remember. Here's a Battle of the Planets lunchbox. This one, man, those guys, I loved this cartoon when I was a kid. I don't even know how long it was actually on, but I stumbled across this one, and I just had to get it. I believe this one's even got the thermos too, and I bought it without realizing that it had a thermos inside. So many of you guys may remember this one. This one's really clean. This one's really clean. This one I didn't think I would ever buy because the guy wanted over $50 for it, and I ended up finding another guy who I don't think he knew what he had, and I think I ended up paying like $10, $15 for it. So, and then I started looking into other stuff. Anybody remember this one? Dragon's Lair? Oh yeah, good old Dragon's Lair. One of the first like 3D type games where you had to make your choice before you move. This one's kind of beat up. I ended up buying it online, I believe. But what was funny is this: I get this thing and I'm like, well, maybe maybe I shouldn't get into lunchboxes. Then I get this thing and I open this up, and this is what really I was like, okay, maybe I need to go in. Looks pretty good inside, doesn't it? Let me take this thermos out for a second, show you what I found. I buy this and I go, man, this looks great. And then I open it up. That's what it says inside of it. Yeah, I'm not making this up. I bought this online, and I get this home and I open it up and I see Favre. And I'm freaking out. I am literally freaking out thinking, oh my gosh, I don't think this would maybe be Brett Favre's lunchbox, but it's got to be a relation to him because I don't know how many Favres there actually are. Maybe there's a ton of them. But all I know is that this one actually has Brett Favre's name in it. And so, of course, that really got me going. So I started kind of going off the deep end and collecting. So I'm going to show you real quick some of the other stuff I have. Everyone remembers the A-Team. Got the A-Team lunchbox. Pretty sweet. Bought that one. Then I went and found the plastic ones. I really don't like collecting too many of the plastic ones, but I got this one for about, $4. It's got Thermos inside. And then I found the red one. It's also got the Thermos inside. And then I started going even farther and said, well, geez, if I'm going to do the A-Team, and I'm going to do these, heck yeah, I'm going to go back to where I really started from. Star Wars, baby. Found this Star Wars one. Looks pretty good. It's actually in fairly decent shape. And after Star Wars, it does have the Thermos inside of it too. Then I've got the Empire Strikes Back. This is the metal version, of course. There's actually two versions of the Empire Strikes Back one. This one's pretty sweet here. One of the better movies of the Star Wars trilogy. And this is the one I really wanted. I remember this one. My buddy had this one because it had the movie scenes on it. This one actually doesn't have movie scenes. It has just artist renderings of what they look like, paintings. But this one actually had the movie scenes, and my buddy had this one. And this was the one I believe this is the first one that I bought out of all the Star Wars lunch boxes, just because of how incredible it looked. Seeing all those pictures. I believe this one's got it's got the Yoda Thermos inside of it. It's got the Yoda Thermos inside of it, which is pretty sweet. So, but anyways, moving right along, here's Return of the Jedi lunchbox. It also has a Thermos inside of it. Pretty cool looking thing. I wish it would have been the picture one, kind of like this one was, but it's just that. And then I started going a little bit over the board crazy. I went ahead and bought the plastic one. I think I actually had this one. It doesn't have a Thermos inside of it, but no big deal. I'm not collecting it anymore. And then I found this one for literally like $2. I think I bought it on eBay for $2, and the $4 shipping and handling, $5 shipping and handling. So anyways, then that kind of stopped my Star Wars. And then I went on to Indiana Jones, bought this one. I literally think I paid, with shipping and handling, maybe $7 for it. I think I really got a deal on it. I'm not really collecting these anymore. I bought this one, of course, Transformers. And it does have the Thermos inside of it. This one's really beat up. Really beat up. This one brought back some severe memories, big-time memories, because I do remember owning this one, Transformers. This one is one that I think, just the way the same lunchbox looks right now, it is really banged up and stuff. In fact, it's even hard to close at times. But I think my original one was the same way, because I threw it all over the place, slid it across the ground and stuff. And anyways, and then just a few others that I ended up getting. I've got this one, Peanuts one. Actually, my brother-in-law gave me that one for standing up in his wedding. He bought it as a gift for me. This one here I got, Super Spider-Man and the Hulk. Captain America on the back. It's got the Thermos inside of it, pretty good shape. And then I started getting into Muppets, which I really, really enjoyed as a child. And I know kids today don't quite see it as enjoyable as maybe my generation or our generation does. But it does have the Thermos in it. I bought that one. Went out and ended up finding the Muppet Show lunchbox. And don't have the Thermos for that one. I ended up finding this one for like $2 or $3 at a flea market or garage sale, the Muppet Babies one. It's not one that I have and remember, so don't get nervous. I did buy Masters of the Universe one. Has the Thermos inside of it. Another bunch of good memories of He-Man. This one intrigued me. I bought this one for $10 online, and the only reason I did is because it is immaculate. It's got a little bit of rust there, but this thing was so clean. It's one of the cleaner lunch boxes that I think I own. In fact, it almost looked like no one had ever used this. There's no scratches around this thing. Even the bottom barely has any damage or anything. It's pretty incredible. And again, if you're not a lunchbox connoisseur or collector, like I wasn't, but I just got into them. Bought this one for my son, Toy Story from the mid-90s. He wasn't born until 2000s. My brother bought me that one for Christmas. It is Milwaukee Brewers. Of course, they have the wiener races, all the hot dogs and the Italian sausage and everything else. He bought me that one. Found this one here. It's a Superman 2 one with the 3 villains. Bought that one too online. Star Wars. I'm looking back over here. Sorry, guys. Green Bay Packers got the Thermos with it. And then the last final ones that I had that I don't even know where I got these, like $2. Live the Adventure. Heathcliff lunchbox. It actually has a Thermos in there. I think I literally paid $5 complete. And then this one was pretty cool. I think this is one of the last ones that I ended up really getting. It was Voltron. I don't have a Thermos in it, but it looks pretty cool. So, anyways, all this stuff is this kind of I never really intended to collect lunchboxes. There's some thermoses down there. You can probably see 1969 baseball, Major League Baseball thermos. I'm actually going to sell those. Those are Mork and Mindy thermos, and then there's even a original Rambo thermos. But anyways, I don't collect them anymore. They're just more fun than anything. So anyway, someone asked about them. I got too many of them, and that's my collection, man. Thanks.